Inner city, a socioeconomic term used to describe central areas in cities with high poverty, poor housing, high crime, and other poor social and economic conditions. When we tend to think of inner cities, we tend to think of big cities that actually match that socioeconomic condition, like Chicago, New York, Detroit, Baltimore, D.C. We don't tend to think of places like Jackson, Mississippi, Montgomery, Alabama, or Baton Rouge, Louisiana. We don't tend to think of places like Rocky Mountain. But Rocky Mountain has its own inner city, marked by the proverbial and literal other side of the train tracks, if you will. Marked by all the social and economic ills that we're actually familiar with. High poverty, high crime, poor housing, lower educational outcomes, and other poor social and economic conditions. But also marked by attitudes and actions that change will never come. Counter to Sam Cooke's song, Change Gon' Come. People tend to intentionally stay away from the other side of the train tracks and ignore and neglect the other side of the train tracks. And if you live on the other side of the train tracks, you're trained to have a goal to leave and escape from the other side of the train tracks, never to return. Because things will always be the same. Things can never change. But it doesn't have to be that way. Why? Because the purpose and the power of the gospel offers a different way. The gospel declares that we are far from God. Allegorically speaking, everyone was on the other side of the train tracks. But he didn't neglect or ignore us. He didn't even call us to make our own way to him on his side of the tracks. But he came to us on the other side of the tracks. What did he do? He came to us where we are to transform who we are and what we are, so that he may call us to be agents of transformation where we are. And in doing that, and calling us to be agents of transformation where we are to demonstrate the power of the gospel, that it is not only powerful enough to transform the soul of a person, but to transform the social situations of a people and a place. That's why in fall of 2025, we want to plant City of Shalom Church in the inner city of Rocky Mountain. Working in partnership with other churches in the area, we have this vision in mind, to see the power of the gospel transform a people who produce peace and prosperity, what the Bible calls a picture of shalom in the inner city. Our mission is to build faithful and flourishing followers of Jesus that seek the flourishing of the church and the city. By God's grace, our prayer is Jeremiah 29:7, that we would be a people who seek the welfare or the shalom of the city. Because in its welfare or shalom, the people of God will find their welfare or shalom. Amen and amen. Let it be so.